Hey guys, it's Mike coming back with another Johnny Bench PC update and also a response to Chad or Thundering24's 3,500 subscriber contest. I will, I guess, go ahead and show a few cards, get that out of the way, and then I'll respond to the two questions Chad wanted us to do a video on. Great contest, Chad. I can't believe you have 3,500 subscribers. That's like, wow. Considering I have like about 300 or so, it just kind of blows me away. But I know you've been on here a long time and everybody respects you. And let's face it, you've got the best PC I've ever seen on here. And, you know, what can I say? It's just an amazing collection. But I do have a couple answers for you I'll get to at the end of this. Just to show off a few things for bench this year. I've decided to pick up a few non-tops pieces that are nice, either patches or autographs or something unique that I don't have from my tops collection. I saw this. This is from 2008 Upper Deck Premier. It's a sticker auto, but the important part to me was the 3 pinstripes. That is off a 1969 jersey, I believe, home jersey, that had the red pinstripes. They only used them for 1 year, and you do not see those jersey pieces anymore on any of his cards. Just a couple companies had them. And I think it looks fantastic in that card. It's numbered to 20 also, so it's a shorter print, but very nice with the old school jersey pieces there. I actually got in a triple threads from 2006. This is a auto MVP card numbered to 9. You know how much long I've been collecting. This is the first one of this design. It's number TTRA 61 autograph version, and it's the first one I've seen since I've been collecting since 2000 whatever. And it popped up the other night. It had a pretty good price on it, but I just had to buy it now because it's numbered to 9, and there's a numbered to 18 version, but I've never seen it in all these years. So there's 3 autographs from 2006, and I've got one of them now. I got the second one, and I haven't seen the third one. I've never seen either, so hopefully that'll pop up soon. But that was one of those great treats where I know you all, like me, every night you go through your searches, and when I saw that, I just couldn't believe it. Everything else I think is out of museum. Well, this is a National Treasures. I'm not as big on National Treasures this year. I think that the 2012 version was much better. A lot more of the older stars. But they do these Hall of Fame to 10. This one came up at a good price, so I went ahead and bought it. Beautiful on-card autograph. Nice design. And they're reasonably priced, so I went ahead and got that. Beautiful card. The 2012 I don't have, and if anybody sees it or has it that wants to sell it, let me know, because I'd love to get that. And a couple more. I've showed you the number to 5 and 15 of the framed edition, and I finally got the 10 came out. First 10 I've seen, and I got it at a pretty good price. Number 9 out of 10. Beautiful card. This has got the silver frame on it. And it's hard to beat museum frame cards. It's a beautiful silver autograph. So I've got all 4 of them, the 15, 10, 5, and the 1 of 1 wood card. So I was very fortunate this year. And my buddy Ryan and yours at RBI Crew 7 texted me and said he had a card I might be interested in, and yes I was. I will slow roll it here. I just got it in the mail today. I've been actually waiting for this. They do the Canvas Collection 1-of-1 art cards, and they have one that they did for the set, and I have that one. There's been 3 of them pop up on eBay, and I got 2 of them. I got sniped on 1 of them right at the end of the auction. Somebody put in a ridiculous bid to get it, and they got it. So I've gotten 2 of the 3, and then Ryan the other day texted me saying he found this one, and he was very kind enough to offer it to me, and I got it in today, and it is a beauty. It is another 1-of-1 Canvas Collection card. This one's signed by an artist named Kevin John, who apparently does a lot of artwork for teams and such. That's so I've seen 4 of them now, and I've gotten 3 of them. So I love these original art cards. I think they're awesome. Beautiful. So Ryan, can't thank you enough for thinking about me. I appreciate it, and getting it out to me so fast. Very much appreciated. A couple Hank Greenberg pieces. I got this 2009 Sterling MVP card, numbered out of 10. It's his night. He was an MVP. He was a 2-time MVP. This one commemorates 1935. He had 36 home runs and drove in 170 RBIs. Greenberg was always one that stressed RBIs was more important than home runs. He just wanted his teammates to get on base, and his job was to get them in. He did a heck of a job doing that. And a couple more. I got this back. I've showed this already, but I got it back from SGC. Of course, yesterday was Memorial Day, and this came in the mail yesterday. I've showed this before, but I got it encapsulated. This is, as far as I know, I've only seen, this is a piece of stationery. After Pearl Harbor was bombed, Greenberg re-enlisted the next day, and he enlisted in the Air Force after being in the Army the previous year. He had just got discharged a few days before Pearl Harbor, and he re-enlisted, and he was training in MacDill Field after Pearl Harbor, and he signed this for someone saying, "Best regards from Sergeant Hank Greenberg." And it's the only time I've ever seen him sign anything Sergeant Hank Greenberg, so I'm just so happy to have this piece in the collection. And being Memorial Day was yesterday, it's very fitting. And I did get another piece back from Beckett. This is that 1935 Gaudi R309 Premium. If you can see, this thing is a monster. I had to go through BGS because SGC and PSA won't grade a card that big. And they gave it a 4. It's got a little ding in the corner down here, but very cool. Love the old time premiums. And that will do it for cards. Chad, to show you a couple things. One, you said to show something you've never shown on here before. When I got back into cards, before I got back into cards, I'm really an American history buff too. And I'm especially the American Revolution. If you see all those books behind me, that whole wall is dedicated for the most part to the American Revolution. I'm really a George Washington buff. I love reading about him. An amazing man, more than just the what you basically hear and see on the dollar bill, but just as a person. I collect books relating to all the generals and such in the war. I have quite a few. This is a book, just to show you an example. It was published, he died in 1799 at his home in Mount Vernon, Virginia. This book is called Eulogy and Orations. After he died, throughout the country at the churches, they would give eulogies and orations about his life and what he meant to the country, being the first president. This one was published in Boston in 1800, right after his death. They essentially got together a bunch of different speeches and put them all in one book. It's called Eulogies and Orations. Very cool. I've got some other older books also, and a lot of modern books just reading on the history. But just to show you something that, and if you remember why it got so dark, it looks like there's this big storm coming in here, so I just lost all my sunlight. But like I said, I'm an American history buff, and you might not have known that about me since I mainly just show cards, but just wanted to share that with you, Chad. And the other was about some bust collections. When I got back into cards was 1999, and I made one good choice and two bad ones. Peyton Manning I was collecting, probably like everybody in the world was for a while. I had a bunch of graded cards and some autos. And the other two, and it's funny that Ryan in RBI Crew 7 mentioned Sean King, because Ryan, he wasn't the only one that got somebody. I still have a few of his graded cards here. Some PSA cards I bought back in the day. I guess I couldn't get rid of them after a couple years, and I just kind of held on to them. But I thought he was going to be really good too. The other one was I went to the University of Kentucky, which some of you may know, to pharmacy school. And at the time at the university, there was later on a star football player named Tim Couch that came through there in the 90s. And I bought a bunch of his rookie cards, autos. I remember having a Tim Couch, Peyton Manning co-signers auto. It's long gone now, but that was my two favorite quarterbacks at the time I was collecting. So I loved that card, but eventually let it go. But I still have some Tim Couch cards that I can't give away anymore. So Tim Couch and Sean King. Finally, I decided, like Brian was mentioning about the hype, I decided to get out of that type of stuff, and I went back to my roots and started collecting bench again, which was a very good idea, and I've never looked back since then. And Greenberg too. I can't imagine I'll ever get into another rookie, so to speak, and take off collecting again. It'd have to be somebody special. But these two keep me pretty occupied. So great contest, Chad. Hopefully you'll hit 4,000 here before you know it with this contest like this. Very generous with the amount of money you're giving away and such, and very cool. Great contest, great guy. Everybody, if you're not already done a video, go ahead and do it. Chad's just a wonderful guy, and what can I say? All the best to him, and all y'all too. Looking forward to the Nationals coming up, and I think that'll do it. Take care, y'all. Take care and have a good one now. Bye bye.